Today we are pouring Myriam's Challenge from Myriam's Nature, that I do a triangle cookie cutter pour. And a cookie cutter pour is where that Myriam's been doing is you have a cookie cutter, a plastic one, generally speaking, and you cut a multiple slots in it, and you put it down and you puddle pour the paint and it comes out the slots. Now, I don't have a triangular cookie cutter, so I made a cookie cutter thing which has holes here and slots here, and it's rather flimsy plastic and it may not work, but hey, this is experimental. Now, the other experimental thing is that I have decided to thin down my paint with 70% isopropyl alcohol, or at least thin down my colours. I'm going to be using white to disperse things and so forth. So, since I want the paint to flow, I'm going to put some of my, well, this is zinc white, it's fairly thick. Okay, that's probably not a good idea, but here we go. Here we go. We're pouring into a triangle thing. Let's start off with some cobalt blue, and then some titanium white, and some yellow, and some more white, and some turquoise, which is off center, and some white, and some magenta. It seems to be wanting to go out that side more than the others, but hey, we're getting stuff happening, and we're getting little dendrite-y things, probably due to the alcohol. Okay. Blue, white, turquoise, white. Yes, because the white doesn't have alcohol in it. That's why we're getting dendrite-y things. Okay, now it is certainly doing stuff, and it's getting towards the edge. Now, you might say, what is this green thing? This green thing is a banding wheel, and I'm taking another leaf out of Myriam's book. I don't have a Lazy Susan, but I'm just sort of dealing with surface tension there, since there are some spots that are surface tensiony. But I do have this banding wheel, which doesn't spin as fast as a Lazy Susan, but since I'm not doing a spin pour, I'm just trying to encourage movement. Now, you see, I really like that bit, and I rather like that bit. I'm not so happy about that bit, and that's gone sort of asymmetrical, and I like that bit. So let's just do another. And the other great thing about using a banding wheel is that I can turn my painting around, which is really useful. Well, I want to fix this asymmetry. So I'll put a bunch of white in there, and then some turquoise, some yellow, some blue, slightly towards that side, and it is coming out freshly. Now you see, the interesting thing is, because these are closer, it comes out the middle ones sooner than the end ones. You know what I'd like to try? I'd like to try blowing in the triangle. See what that does to the paint. Whether it blowing it towards the corners. Well, it's certainly done something. And it's pushing back too. Oh look, dendrites. I want more over this way. Okay, I think I will lift up the triangle and then mess with this some more. No? Yes? No? No. Because I don't like that, and I want to sort of fix it up if possible. Now, what if I drop a dot there, a dot there, and a dot there? Ooh, I like that. I think I will do just a bit of pulling and then lift this up. So Oh, I know what needs to be done. This needs torching. I can see the air bubbles. Now what? Well, that needs guiding towards the edge. That paint is fairly thick. So, I really love that bit. And I'm going to be-tendril this a bit more thickly. But the paint is quite thick on this, so I'm going to try to spin it off a bit more. Well, it is dripping, but I lost some bits that I liked. Oh well, them's the breaks. So, that has a lot of lines. I like these lines, I like those lines, I like those lines, and those lines, and those lines. And this blend colour, I am not entirely sure about the triangle because it's lopsided. I think I will be-tendril it because these patches of magenta are rather large. I don't actually like that, so I will sort of try to reverse that. Don't like the magenta going into my triangle star. It is the land of the pointy tendrils. And because the paint is still very thick, I'm going to spin it again. We've got a lot of pointy things and drips over the side. I think I will just torch it one more time. And I will call it done. So there is my triangle.